Good morning. Sacred Spiritual Healer for you for your daily messages for the collective on November 18th. The energy is calm before the storm, or before change, I should say. Right now the energy feels like it's calm just before something's going to happen. And perhaps you sense it, perhaps you are feeling something imminent coming in, a change. Let's see what's going on. Everything, of course, has been shuffled and blessed, meditated on. Trust you had a fabulous weekend. Things that are coming at you. Imprecise messages, things that are perhaps you're right at that gate of transformation, just waiting to push through that one last time before the change, right? These are things that are going on today with the collective. The energy, if you're watching this video, then you're directed here because this is your energy. It's like a magnet. It pulls you towards it. What's in their mind space? What's in their mind space today? What are they thinking about? And check out your astrological sign for today. I did the week for all the signs. They're posted. I'll also do the career and finance for today after this. If you'd like personal readings, please email me at sacredspiritualhealer@gmail.com. I would be honored to do your reading for you. Information is in the link below. Whether it's career and finance, love, if you just want a smaller reading than I usually do, like a 3-card spread or just 1 or 2 questions, just email me and let me know what you're looking for, and I'll send you out an invoice of what it would cost. Really, the 1 question or 3 cards, it's not going to be the same price as a full spread. What's in the mind space? Heart. Thank you. Wow. Anything else for the heart space? Those are energies that you're in your heart, in your mind, coming at you. Okay? The bottom of the deck is 10 of Swords, ending. Yeah, see, that's what we said. We're at an end of a cycle, just ready to go to the next cycle. But perhaps you're at a certain transformation where you're going to push through that gate. And it's always darkest right at that gate, right? So some of these cards look like that's the energy I would feel off of it too, is like you're right at the gate and it's stuck and you just have to push it open. You have to release something so that opens or unlocks. Spirit, just overall energy or advice from Spirit guides before we start this. We'll unpack this reading for them. Sorry, I shuffled them on my lap so I didn't mess it up. Okay, growth, opportunity, acceptance, gateway. Yeah, gateway. See, you can't make this up. The ending of the cycle with the 10 of Swords. You've had this battle, stabbed in the back, or it's just been a real fight, you know. And then it's at the end of it. You're breaking through the gateway. And what card came up? The gate. And acceptance. You accept this, release what you need to, right? We're in the waning moon, time for releasing, and accept the new challenge of going through the next level. And it's a great opportunity, and once you get through that gate, there's going to be many opportunities there that are going to allow you the freedom to run with your gifts. I'm going to give you a shine. card as well, and animal spirit card. That will leave. Time for these to marinate. Right? Time for them to marinate. Spirit, what from this depth would you like to share for the collective? This is okay. Wow, curse. The collective. Some of you have generational curses to go within generational healing. Curses from generation after generation, but also within yourself. Perhaps a divine counterpart's karmic is conducting curses on you. Perhaps you're the one conducting the curses, and I would hate to feel that way, but just set these over here for a minute so I can bring these out. Okay. Alright, so first up was the curse regarding your beloved. Alright, so how obvious is that, right? This is beautiful. Like we said, someone is either speaking curses on your name, and look at that. These are 5, 5, and you have a 5 here. You know, that's an 8. There's a 5 there. But a 5 card, and there is a 5 there. 4. You have a 9, 4, and a 10 for those that look for number synchronicities. You can see on this curse there's a hand being held over their mouth, like don't speak the curse. Like I said, some of you, your divine counterparts, karmics, are placing curses and ill thoughts. I don't know if that focus finally. Alright, so they're speaking curses in your name. And remember, when we speak ill of someone, if you start spitting and saying bad things about, you know, that bitch or something like that, sorry for the language, about the karmic, then you're cursing the karmic. You're cursing someone else by speaking ill of them. If you're doing gossip, that's curses. That's negative words from your throat chakra, because that's the bridge to manifestation. Once those words hit the air, you've cursed someone with the gossip, or you've cursed someone with regarding evil thoughts regarding them. So be careful of what you think. Be careful of what you're saying. You can, if you're just thinking it, you can go in and say, hey, Spirit, I revoke that thought. I call back that thought. So it doesn't go into the ethers. But once you speak them, they're in the ethers. You can try and call them back. You can't take words back. Once you've said them, they're there. And then you the karmic energy that will come back on you for putting a curse on someone. And you can also do protective against curses, so that any curses or black magic used against you deflects back on the person that sends it to you. Or you can conduct candle magic and so forth. You can email me if you're interested, or if you have a concern regarding that. I do not deal with any black magic curses. I don't conduct them, and I don't, heal or treat them. I can give you recommendations of others that will. The beloved, it's a 5 card. I'm getting a lot of love. The curse was something to do because of this situation. So perhaps the karmic is cursing your beloved, but this energy is 2 people mirroring each other, both holding, touching one another's hearts, knowing that they mirror one another. They are feeling the passion right now. Things are harvest and ending. You've planted the seeds. It came to harvest. You got your crops brought in. It's a 10. It's also an ending. So you have 2 10s here. So now it's an ending. It's a new time for a new beginning. Beauty way, this lotus flower, and you have a dragonfly, which is just beautiful. Another 4. It's a lotus flower, and you have a dragonfly here, like transformation, taking flight, beautiful things taking flight in your life, because of the beloved, the crops that you nurtured to bring into fruition, and the ending of the curses, the ending of the things that have stabbed you in the back, to give you this new beginning. And the hunter, only take what you need. This hunter card, it's a 9 card, almost a completion. So this, to get to the 10, to get to that completion, is not being wasteful. Only take what you need and give back equally to the community. Give back to the earth. Plant a tree. Walk in nature. Volunteer at like a homeless shelter or a food bank. The bear in the back here represents not only that he might be hunting him, but the bear is very nurturing and protective. So they protect their cubs. When they go out, and after they awaken from the hibernation, they go out to feed their family. They only take, as a bear or an animal, they only take the size animal that will feed their family. And then of course the carcass that's left behind will be food left for the vultures or the crows and so forth. But the hunter should only be taking that which serves his needs, that which serves his family. So if he is himself going hunting and only needs to feed himself, he would only take, say, a rabbit, right, or a squirrel, something, maybe one of those pigeon things. But they only need to take what will feed them at that time. They don't go out and kill a bear knowing it's only for himself. He will never be able to eat all that meat, right? He wouldn't be able to carry it all back with himself. But he is in his nature self. He's like, he has the elk horns here. He has the wings of an eagle or a hawk. I'm not sure which. Actually, the wings kind of look more like a hawk. I'll show you. Those brown wings look more like hawk wings than they do an eagle wing. Okay, so I'm going to set that there to think about. So, here's my new one. Give me true and precise messages first. Okay, so you have first up your 5 of Wands. This is energy coming at you, right? So this is you with your spirit guides around you, but you have these 5 wands, and think of the traditional tarot with the wands coming at them. It's usually gossip or things standing up against them, things they have to get through. But this is fiery energy. It's very red and like almost demon-like fire. So these are hurtful things. These are gossip or angry words. Someone, person, places, and things that are affecting you, but it's communication. It could be in your home environment, love environment, it could be in your work environment. But listen to your spirit guide to protect you and guide you as you stand against these dark, fiery energies. I was going to say demons, so I guess we should just go with that. Coming with you is 6 of Swords. Because of this, you're going to move forward. You're going to take the love of your life and move forward. And you have your spirit guide, your spirit totem with you. Your spirit guide is with you. But you're moving forward, and you're going to fly above the storm, above the buildings, out of the chaos. Strength card here is that because you're going to need strength, and so that never noticed this. Invoke this bear spirit. You see up here, and I'll show it to you closer, that they've had to climb a lot of mountains, a lot of dark storms to travel through, dry land and without water. These are things that they've really had to struggle to get and use their strength. And here they're like beating on the drum, right? It's a drum here. But this here is a person that's invoked the bear spirit. He's got half bear and half human. So invoke your bear spirit to give you strength. This might be a Virgo or Taurus energy, just because the earth energy is usually bear. But you can see that bear is half man and half bear. And the bear on top with the dark clouds. Alright. That's an 8. So we have a 5, 6, 8. It is going in progression, skipping a few steps, but strength is required at this time regarding these entities to help you move forward. Okay, Chariot wants to move forward. Absolutely. It's going to take strength to get out of those storm clouds, but the Chariot is here to move you forward so the wheels can turn out of the storm, out of all this lightning, to the brighter, to the light. And this is the King of Cups. King of Cups is also water and emotions. He's sitting here on this tortoise in his emotions, or surrounded by his emotions, surrounded by some earth energy, listening to his spirit guides and his strength. Hey, his one matches mine. His heart chakra is open, his throat chakra is open. He's in his he's royal. I mean, he has beautiful blue and purple cape on. Handsome guy. So these are the things that are coming, that you're dealing with today, I should say, in your energy. Okay. So you're going to be the King of Cups, right? You're going to face these demons, but move forward with strength, move forward with the Chariot, and be the King of Cups. It's okay to be in your emotions. In your thought process, you are thinking the Knight of Swords. You want to be in your communications, have your truth, speak your truth. And here we have another hawk. And his cape here, almost the way it flies, it's like he invoked the hawk spirit to help him fly out of this situation. It is a bow and arrow energy, otherwise known as the swords energy. Air. You see the hawk at the bottom. In your thought space is 4 of Wands, stability, things that you want are to keep you stable. You want to, you know that you have transformed, and you want to be around like-minded people that will also have transformed and be of higher vibration, be in the more colorful, not afraid to stand out from the crowd. You can see all these people in the background. They are just black and white, but she's all in color and red in her passion. She's very passionate with her new transformation, and it could be a he or a she. Remember, gender is irrelevant when I speak of the cards. I usually just read whatever's on the card. But we have here, because of that transformation, we've had a death of the old way, a death of the soul, a rebirthing of the soul. And you're thinking about this, thinking of how good it feels to have that change within you, because you know you've had to stand up. You're thinking about the challenges you've had to overcome to get here. You feel like they're just waiting to pounce on you. That spirits and the evil, the devil energies are coming after you or chasing you, and you can't get away. Like you have to climb high mountains to get off. There's also a red snake here. I don't know what kind it is. It's striped though. Anyway, this is the shaman deck. Tarot. So this is the David and Goliath energy. Again, thinking things are bigger. This energy that's coming in, he feels like he can't get away from this energy, and he feels like it's this huge devil spirit coming after him, like animals are there to pounce on him all the time. He feels trapped. And this is him too, like he's got to stand up against this giant. This is in his mind space, so this is how he's thinking or how he feels. But really, this is mind space. Again, you're overthinking. You're like, again, I'm getting, you know, like Aquarians and earth energies, or air signs and earth energies, they overthink, they analyze. And that's what this is. You're overanalyzing. You're thinking and making this little pebble into a mountain. Not that you're not going through a lot. I'm saying a lot of it's self-imposed. All right, heart space. And what you're feeling in deep in your heart is the Ace of Swords. You want a new beginning. You want to soar to new heights. There's like a mouse on here. Earth energy. No. In your beliefs, knowing your spirit guides are near you, you want to soar to the sky, shoot for the stars with a new beginning. And you have that new beginning because you have death, you have transformation. You're leaving behind this devil energy, the demons around you, people or demons that are standing in your way of forward movement. So you need strength. Invoke your bear energy and have strength, be strong. And this here is the queen, no, the page. Let the Knight of Wands? No, Princess of Wands. It's the queen. What did I say with the princess? No, that's the page. Okay, this is the queen of Wands. The fire. We have snake energy. Oh, 2 snakes. 3 snakes. What the hell? That's just nasty. I'm not a snake fan. She's surrounded by snakes in this card. So I'm going to show you. This is a huge anaconda to me. This is a huge anaconda. And this may be a python or, oh, actually it's a cobra. So this is a cobra here. And she's holding on to it like it's her staff. Like she's all magical. She's invoking maybe the snake energy to help because she does have a lot of red hair. So maybe someone's dealing with someone that's a redhead. But she's holding on to this cobra energy and handling it like she invokes that energy of a cobra. That's how I'm getting this card right now. Not that Queen of Wands is usually that way. Usually it's just communication. But in this sense, it's very biting and toxic communication. That's in your heart space. That's who you're dealing with. That's who, right here. That's this person. These people. That's what you're trying to move away from. Because you've transformed. See how he's flying and he wants the air energy here, air here. He's trying to get away in his from this. And so he moves forward because he's transformed away from this thing. Being strong, he has the death card of the old way to the new, and then underneath the death we have the 5 of coins. You're trying to balance. You feel like people are taking from you. People are watching everything, but you're trying to fight for your coins, and you're trying to fight for. You feel like in a whirlwind, like you can't control it. Like your life is out of control because of money. Perhaps because you've had to leave this person, you've had to divide your assets. There's a death of the old way. And so now you've had to sacrifice some of that. Had to go leave it behind. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. This is new beginnings. And the Queen of Cups. She's beautiful. In her emotions, and this is who you're moving towards. This is what you're fighting for. You're trying to be in your emotions, but you feel like it's a real struggle. You're standing against the Goliath to get to this Queen of Cups, who's in your heart. So you're leaving behind this person to go to this person because you want that new beginning, that opportunity, acceptance. Let's get clarity. This is actually a good card. These cards look spooky sometimes, but it's the design. they mean well, maybe except for this one. Okay, not that one. A lot of fire, a lot of passion going on here. You're very passionate about the changes you're making. Thank you, Spirit. You see all the flames, like this is very passionate. A lot of flames here, a lot of flames here, flames there. You tie those three together, and it's leaving this for a new start, and it is an ending to this. I should have started here. It's an ending of this to have a new beginning. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the first card, wands, five of wands. Clarify six of swords. Clarify six of swords. Great. This is all for strength. And the chariot, thank you. Okay, now we're going to come down to this one, the sword. Knight of Swords. No. Page of Swords, sorry. Clarify death. Spirit wants me to get different deck, so he's being stubborn. Shuffling them on my lap because the cards on the table. Okay, so one more time. Okay, Four of Pentacles, stability. Regarding the broken heart, Queen of Wands. This is always communication between the King and Queen. The Queen of Swords and the Devil. The Queen of Swords is the Devil. The Queen of Swords would be this one right here, even though it's Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to take these back actually. Clarify the Nine of Wands, please. Clarify Nine of Wands. Okay, death. Clarify death. Death wants to be clarified for this. Death. Really? Nine of Bones. What is Nine of Bones? And Seven of Wands, please. Seven of Wands. Okay, let's read and then we'll go to the heart, okay? So this one is I don't have enough hands to hold the wand in this. Okay, so Five of Wands clarifying, right? You yes, perfect. Okay. Coming out of the shadow energy, leaving behind shadow things, dealing with the shadows. Remember what the seer was. You have to go dig deep and see what the things that you didn't want to see and face them and heal them. Regarding communication to the divine, regarding your spiritual messages also. Signs and synchronicities from spirit also I'm hearing. And then because you want equal give and take, you want balance regarding these three women. Okay, that came out weird. The only way to get sorry, spirit, I shouldn't laugh. Somebody's in a situation, okay, that caused this. We're all responsible for our own actions. For action there is consequences, right? Consequences. All right, I'm going to close that curtain. Hang on. How's that? Okay, so moving forward, we have these Six of Swords. Moving forward, there you go. See? Regarding the lovers, and you can see in this that I don't know, somebody messaged me. The card in the back, the trees of the things that should be growing are dead, except for a little bit of flame in one side. So you have to move forward to these lovers now because there's very little flame left. You have to reignite the love, reignite the flame, the passion. Okay, this is for some specific energy here. Alright, you're going to need strength because you need courage as well, Spirit says. Regarding the stabbing in the back, the pain that someone has been caused someone, the judgment came in. Alright, hang on. The broken pentacles. You didn't have stability. Why didn't you have stability with your pentacles? They were broken. They were an illusion. They're damaged goods. Okay. It just becomes weirder and weirder. But you want the one with the Nine of Pentacles. That is the divine. Regarding the three-person situation, again, these three people here with the Six of Pentacles, you wanted balance, but you're playing with three-person situation here. Three different options. Who? The Hierophant. Look how Ajaway. What's that word? Fun. He's the Hierophant. He's the boss. He's father figure, but he is holding true to the two flame connection. Just that he's very sure of himself, and he knows he needs to cut these out now that he's become the Hierophant. But before, maybe he was only the Knight of Wands, right? The player. Okay, then we have the Chariot. The Chariot wants to move because the Hierophant became empowered. He got enlightened. He stepped up his game. He has had that death, that transformation. So he's now the King of Cups, King of Emotions, moving forward in the Chariot. Regarding the Knight of Swords, he wants to cut things out that no longer serve him and fly above that trouble. That's what he's thinking about. What else is he thinking about? The Page of Pentacles in reverse, not being able to offer that pentacle yet. Or to whom do I offer it? He has to cut things out of his life that no longer serve him with the Seven of Swords, but he's not because it's in reverse. or wasn't here. 5 of Cups, he knows he's got to let 3 of them go. He can't have 3 or 5. It's only 2 Divine Cups. Spirit won't allow it. Regarding the King of Cups, in his passion, nurturing himself, which is great. It's not selfish to heal oneself, to love oneself. You have to give yourself unconditional love before you can offer love to someone else, and before you can expect them to love you back. The Emperor, he's again transcended to a higher level. The Emperor here now steps into his throne. Because he's had that transformation. Transformation has taken place. He's now the Emperor. He's had the awakening. Spirit has given him the enlightenment, cleared his chakras, perhaps to the Page of Wands. She was ready to walk away. Just when he was going to offer love. He's not trying to control this, he's trying to surrender this. You see, there's no bridle of control on this horse, but his cup is very lackadaisy-like, or melancholy-like. The cup is kind of half-tipped, like he doesn't care if some spills out, because he's got enough love for himself to continue to fill that cup for her. Who? The High Priestess. He knows that she's the one he wants, the one he should have, the one he should be with. Give me 1 second. Okay, 1 phone guide. 1 less I gotta answer, right? Putting down things that no longer serve him regarding death. He's had the transformation, the death of the old, and now there's a new. So he's putting things down that no longer serve him to move forward. Oops. That's the next card over there. It was this one, sorry. King of Wands, because he's the King of Wands. He's got the energy of the lion and the lioness there. A equal pair of power, an equal powerful pair. Thank you. Regarding the 3 cup situation that was put to rest, right? He knows that the divine was giving him this cup, so he needs to leave and ignore these, because that's the one he's got his eyes set on. That's the one he's trying to have strength to move forward with in the chariot. And offer that page, as a Page of Cups, come in and offer that. He's only going down from Emperor to Page for this offer because of lack of confidence. He needs to build up his strength. Okay, and this was the 9 of Wands, right? So you have the 9 of Pentacles also, 2 9s. And you have more 9s on here, but got 2 9s right on top of each other. Pentacles, listening to his higher self, but feeling his love, his passion in the lotus petals, knowing that he just transformed and he's got that sun environment, he's abundant, he's feeling really good. He's Knight of Wands, moving forward with this stallion for communication, to bring that sunshine across the mountain to his love, listening to his spirit guides, and not listening to others regarding their communications or gossip. He's got his the divine communication, and that's all he needs to move forward. Battling Goliath. Here was 7 of Wands. In his mind, it's Goliath anyway. Okay. Being in his emotion, moving forward, leaving the things that don't serve him. That's the 6 of Swords. Page of Swords, moving forward for communication with his truth, finally. As the King to the Queen. So you have 2 divine here. You have the King and the Queen of Cups, and with truth in between. That communication, not worrying about, not letting it block him anymore, because he's here in front of those wands. He's moving forward to the Queen of Cups. Again, the divine counterpart. and so they can have the sun together for a new beginning. I split the deck and I have the Chariot moving forward to the star, knowing that she guides him, that that's who he's headed for. Is that great energy read? I wasn't so sure when I first dealt them. I mean, I could feel like it was almost that struggle to get past that gate, and now after you see those cards, you see why. I mean, he's standing up against Goliath there, you know, in his mind. Or their mind, I should say. Clarify the Ace of Swords soaring in his heart. Ace of Swords in his heart space. Clarified with Page of Wands. He is listening to them, speaking telepathically. Again, he still has 3 people here in this card. So perhaps he hasn't completely released them, but this is under here in the beginning as we move that way, right? So clarify the Wands, Queen of Wands. With the Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands coming in on the hop with truth, with passion, communication. Not completely in his truth. Maybe that's because he's holding a few things back. Alright. And we have here, he is trying to manifest this new beginning. He has all the tools within him. He has received many towers regarding this to awaken him, to show him where he needs to move to be directed during this transformation. He's shedding the old skin. And has come into power as the Hierophant, who, with the High Priestess, right below her no less, as the 2 lovers. Hierophant is the divine package, the gift that Spirit has brought him. On the bottom right now we have the King of Pentacles. He is ignoring that karmic though, even though she is still nearby, building his pentacles, ignoring his bad habits like smoking or so forth, whatever they happen to be. I'm going to put that over here because it was an overall energy. 5 of Coins, put the 5 of Coins in the heart space. Maybe too focused on his pentacles, that's what was part of the struggle. Because we have on that 5 of Pentacles, like, and it looks like he feels like his life's out of control. And this is the shadow side of him, the moon energy. He needs to move down the path with his emotion towards the light, towards his guidance. Regarding the equal give and take, the 6 of Cups, they are planting their seeds, wanting new beginning. They're willing to put the work in it. They feel young again when they're together. They know they have their inner child's healing one another's inner child as they do this journey, and they want to grow old together. Who is the King of Swords? He's in his truth. The Spirit Guide is there to ensure that he's in his truth, giving up the things that used to poke him in the side as these those 2 karmics, maybe a wife and a lover, but his Spirit Guide's there to ensure that he's in his truth regarding the situation. So he's moving forward as a Knight of Pentacles with communication. It's going to be slow moving though, this communication, because it's a squirrel. How fast can a squirrel travel? Well, actually they're pretty fast, but maybe not when they're carrying a person. You know, it's figuratively. Ace of Wands, new beginning. Ace of Wands is Ace of Bones. He wants a do-over, putting an end to the heartbreak that he's caused, to come towards the sun, a brighter day. Reaching out for that new beginning. Knows that he had to leave behind those cups, other cups, so that he could focus on the cup of love, the divine cup. Especially if he's coming forward to that Queen. Yeah, protecting the flame. He chose the divine cup. I don't know if that one flipped or not. No. Anything else for the... He knows that she's been focusing and building her pentacles, working on this journey. And walking away from things that no longer serve him, but still keeping an eye on that flame, that connection. Wants to come forward to that Queen of Cups. Offer her love and emotion, because she knows that she's been healing herself and healing him. That she could love herself and still love him from a distance while he went through the transformation. Yeah. And end to the devil energy. Following the star. And who... Judgment is here, surrendering to the Spirit, so the wheel of fortune can turn forward. With the Queen of Wands, in his truth passionately, moving forward. With the Knight, because the Chariot is here, and it's fast moving. Spirit guides are pushing that wheel, Chariot forward regarding the Lovers. Alright, I think that is everything. Alright, I hope you have a blessed day. Namaste.